Hey Juventini, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alberto. It's August 26th. I have all the news surrounding La Signora. There's a little bit, then we're going to talk about yesterday's Champions League draw and then get ready for the match against Roma tomorrow. All right, so let's get into it. Alright everybody, friendly reminder to like the video and subscribe to the channel where it's all Juve all the time. Let's get to the news, okay? Milik is a done deal. He will wear the number 14. He has arrived. Now, obviously, contrary to popular belief, it was not just a moment of Juventus not giving in to Depay's demands. Apparently, this is a choice made by the management and Max Allegri. So Max Allegri has a plan with Milik, okay? So we have to just trust in the process. The nice thing is, and this is what I'm saying for all of these Juventini who are frustrated, because even if you wanted Depay over Milik and whatnot, the nice thing is we are not locked in, okay? So we're no longer overcommitting to players. And should Max Allegri not be able to put this thing together, because I promise you, Juventini, he is on a short leash this season, okay? So it is up to him. It is crucial to these. Yesterday I unlocked the 3 phases, okay? First cleanup, then bolster, and then sustaining and whatnot. Of course, his part is crucial. Max Allegri's part is crucial. He needs to put it together with the players we have currently as we continue to go through these phases of the rebuild, okay? The thing is, if he doesn't, mark my words, he will be moved on, okay? And the nice thing is that we're not locking into players that aren't key. And after this season, okay, when Cuadrado's contract sees him out, Rabiot sees him out, Alexandro sees him out, you can get even deeper into the cleanup and actual rebuild. And that'll partially be a bolstering of the squad naturally with these contracts coming up, okay? And the nice thing is, okay, whatever you think of Milik, whatnot, we are not locked in, okay, with it being loan with option to purchase, okay? So let's see what happens. It is what it is as far as the Depay thing goes, but it's always a little disheartening if you get your heart set on a player of a certain caliber and then to take, in what many people see, a step down, okay? So regardless, we have to just wait and see. But the thing is, if Depay would have come in, if Depay would have got that money, if he would have flopped, okay, or would have had to be second fiddle and not good enough to even challenge for that starting spot, we would have had a problem and we would have been locked in for 3 years regardless of what happens. And what if the next guy doesn't want that particular player, okay? So let's just take it for what it is. There was pros and cons to Milik and Depay and whatnot. He's here now. Let's see. The next step is Paredes. Okay, so Paredes is going to apparently be done very, very soon. It's looking like, again, loan with an obligation to purchase at 15 million euros, but there are conditions tied to that to make it an obligation, okay? But I'm sure that they were going to be met. Apparently, Champions League, it's something to do with Champions League, whether it's qualification or something in the group stage, advance from group stage, but there will be Champions League, apparently, conditions that will be tied into Paredes' contract. So we have to wait and see on that front, okay? Now, speaking of Champions League, we had the draw yesterday. Juventus finds themselves in Group H with Paris Saint-Germain, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa. So there you have it. That is Group H. Early predictions, okay, going around, and I was checking a few sites, put Juventus finishing third and not coming out of the group in this Group H. I want to know from you, Juventini, how you feel about this group and what you think, and how do you see Juventus making out? Will they advance through the group stages? This is a very, very tricky group, okay? So PSG will be obviously a big, big challenge for a team going through a rebuild. In terms of Juve, though, I'm more concerned with Benfica, okay? Benfica's strengths literally line up with our weaknesses. In terms of PSG, our defense is going to have to be very, very strong. Their midfield, very, very strong as well. So it's going to be very, very interesting, okay? But again, there is time leading up to that. And again, this all lies on Max and the players. They have to put it together. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But this group has banana peels and slip-ups written all over it. I just hope Juve can avoid them. Will we advance? Will we advance? We're going to talk more about that tomorrow on the live session, okay? Because tomorrow we have Juventus and Roma, of course. And we have Joe Cappuccino, our team member, that is in Turin, okay? And he's going to bring us some great footage and whatnot of being over there. But don't miss out that live tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, where we're going to get into that. Real quick, we're going to get into the presser ahead of that match. And Max Allegri speaking. So Bonucci, he was training with the squad yesterday and whatnot, but he is still just not quite there, so he will be out. And Rugani, Allegri just basically said that Rugani is reliable, and to be honest, last season he actually was, and he put in a good shift against Samp too. So Rugani it is. In terms of Bonucci and Di Maria, apparently they're targeting Fiorentina for a return, okay? In terms of Allegri speaking about decisions in terms of formation and whatnot, he has no formations as of yet. He has not decided on the midfield as well. He did speak about Locatelli, and he said Locatelli must remain calm. And he says that he can basically play as Regista, but he can also play as a Mezzala if Rovella was in there to play ahead of the defense. So maybe Max hinting at something. Maybe it's going to happen against Roma. We don't really know, but of course he said he has not made his decision. Maybe you'll get Rovella and Locatelli as one Mezzala, but then I wouldn't expect two youngsters to be in there. If Rovella is going to be ahead of the defense, I would not expect Moretti to also be on one of the sides. I would expect it to be Locatelli and then one of Zaccaria and Rabiot. If Moretti gets in there, then I would expect Locatelli playing ahead of the defense and one of McKennie, Zaccaria probably out on the other side. It'll be interesting to see what he does. I want to know what you would do for the midfield. We were already talking about this after the game against Sampdoria, and I think I'm not so sure that Locatelli is the answer at Mezzala. Maybe Moretti might be the go, and I might have gone Moretti, Locatelli, and Zaccaria for this one. But I love hearing what you think, Juventini. He finishes up basically saying how big this game is and that they need the fan support because Roma is a strong side. I hope the fan support is there. I hope we're louder than we were at the first home match that we pulled the 3-0 victory against Sassuolo. We're going to need it. It's nice to see the curva that came back and whatnot. And for those of you that were saying, it was nice to see that atmosphere, that apparently, according to Maurizio from around Turin, is only 10%. Only 10% return of what the Curva Sud actually is and was prior. So let's get back to making this place a fortress. But Max has to dial it up and put it together with the players. That's the big key right now. That's your news break to August 26th. Of course, we're back tomorrow live, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, and make sure you're there. Can't wait to see you all in there. You know the drill now, though. Hit the comment sections with your comments, opinions, even questions, and let's mix it up. Don't forget, we have the Discord server going now, okay? The Discord link is in the description to this video. Come join us there to carry on the discussions. Till tomorrow, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Ciao.